Okay, so the thing I want to do right now, very quickly, is connect up a pedestrian path here as like a recreational, like running loop, I guess. Maybe not running loop or walking loop, just something else to have, I think would be a good idea. So let's just jump in and do that. Yeah, it'd be nice to have, which there is enough room. Let's turn these off. If we come from here, are these little doors back here? These are little doors back here. Okay, well, we can even lean into that, which I am okay with. Let's make these dirt paths though. Like so. Help connect all of that up. And let's just pull this all the way through. Perfect. Okay, and then let's just come out here, make a nice little path. I think Honesty's a cat out there. Okay. Go like that. Listen, you can make all the noise you want, but I'm not letting you go out and chase whatever it is that you see out there. She's too funny. She's so funny at the groomers because, you know, she really doesn't like a lot of people, but she loves her groomer. It's too funny because we'll get in there, we'll walk in the door, and she, you know, most dogs you kind of have to like, okay, let's go back or whatever. She runs right in and it's a small grooming salon. There's only 2 grooming tables. It's a really cute little place, and she'll run right on the table that she's, because they have the ones that automatically lower up and down so that big dogs can just walk up on the platform and then they can lift it up. And so she'll come in, and as soon as I let the leash go, she runs right through the groomer will open the door and she runs right through the door and walks on her little platform like she's ready to go. It's too funny. It's the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing. Cracks me up every time. But yeah, she doesn't like many people. Like, that's just not her thing. So yeah, she likes her groomer though, don't you? Yep, but you're not going outside to chase whatever's outside though. Sorry. Hi, yes. What is it? What do you see? Is it a kitty? Well, you're not going out there. No. Can you go lay down, please? Thank you. All right, let's also add a little path here and a little path behind here to this as well. And you can't see them, but you can see people using them. Like, we do have dirt paths over here. I did add 2 more buses to our route, so those are doing well. Okay, this looks good to me. Like, it's nice because there's lots of walking paths, which you can, I should probably hook this up right here. But also, if you were working out here and, you know, staying physically fit was important to you, it's nice because now you've got this basically path you could go run on every morning or evening or just walk on. So I think that's always really important to have. And definitely we need to do some detailing around this to make it look nice, but yeah, I think this works. I think this works well. Okay, hello Shannon. Hello Beldam. Yeah, no worries. Sounds like you're gonna have a good time with your friend today, Shannon, taking them out for their birthday, so that's lovely. And look, our ore mining company, I mean, we're doing great. We are doing great. It is coming along. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so what I want to do is let this continue running for a little while, and we do have a lot of detailing to do up there, but what I would like to do is come back down here, and we talked about oh, this little building is not happy. We'll have to fix that. We talked about doing some sort of farmer's market here, and so I'd at least like to fill in this next area here, and kind of figure out how to blend this out into like even lesser dense areas. I think could be really cool. So I do want to get that figured out. Let's just go ahead and grab our road here. And yeah, what length of block were we doing here again? 800 on that. Okay, let's do that. Well, that's gonna be good anyways. And let's grab a little road like we had here. I'm just gonna bring that there like that. That's good. That works for me. Yes, a lot of people waiting at the little bus there. That's nice though. I think I have 3 buses on there now, if I remember correctly. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I have 3 buses. Let's take a peek. How's this going? 120 people waiting there. Let's see. Are they waiting? Are they going up to the ore place, or are they coming into town here? Guess that's what we should check out. So maybe let's look at that for a second. I'm just curious. Let's go ahead and speed this up. I just want to see. So here comes the bus here. Let's just see. Because depending on where they're all going, I might have a shuttle bus that just goes up to the ore industry and back, and then maybe we do put a little bus around this town. Sushi and Barnes and Noble, you can't beat that. Yeah, a lot of people got off there, a good chunk. So I do think, yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's do this. I'm gonna pause this for a second. So let's also, we're gonna take this one out and I kind of would like to create a park and ride. I think would be good to have. Do we want that to be over here maybe? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's create a park and ride. And we can also bring the bus in here too. I think that's gonna actually be really important. Okay. Let's leave this on pause for a second. Let's grab some of this, yeah, some of this fun angled parking. I'm gonna pull this over here for a second. Let's grab this. Oh, park and ride though. I don't want it to be a bus. I want it to be a road. Okay, I'm going to tuck this in here, give a little room to have a nice little fencing and landscaping there. And then what we can also do is oh, I bet we could fit in. Oh, that could be interesting. I wonder if that would fit. If we did this. No, that would be too big. Never mind. Okay, so let's go grab this one though. We carefully line this up. Perfect. Okay. Let's get some surface painter in here. That was one of the things I really liked with the surface painter tool in City Skylines 2, is that you could just like pull in whatever texture was on that building to the edges. The thing that really made it so not fun for me and made me be really frustrated with the game was you would do that, but as soon as the building would upgrade, it would all disappear, or if you changed the building. Unlike with this game, once you lay down surface painter, you have to remove it, which is pretty handy. Like it stays there. And so that was one of the things. I was like, man, this could be so cool. I need to move this for a moment so I can hook this up. And I used the wrong type of road. There we go. And let's carefully move this back. Yeah, so that was a real bummer for me. I was like, man, this could have been so cool. I mean, it is a cool tool, but hopefully maybe in the future they might fix that. Okay, I think like it's small, but this is a small town. It's nice to have a little park and ride. So then let's drag this here. And this is just going to be our ore bus, so it's just going to go up and down. So it's basically like a shuttle bus. So actually I kind of want to change the type of bus then, even though that's my favorite bus. But if I'm thinking about a shuttle bus, maybe we go with, kind of do like the look of the airport bus there. Let's go with this one and let's just do one. And let's see how that goes. And that's just a shuttle bus that goes up the hill. And you know what we could do? Oh, that could be good. Eventually we'll add a stop here, and that way this is just like an express shuttle bus. I do see us doing like an industrial type waterfront situation. So yeah, that'll be good. So we'll do that. Okay, so then let's figure out another little bus here. Let me catch up in the chat though. Wow, that's a lot of stops. A fun path would have been nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You should also upgrade the ped path in front of the station so cars can get through and don't need to drive around. Well, so I did that on purpose. I really like the look of like the pedestrian, and this is our car access on this side. And this is going to be our market. It's really going to be a pedestrian focused area, but that's why we also have this car park down there. And now we have this parking here too, which is nice. And we could probably fit in some additional parking here as well, which will be good. Could it be an idea to have a train cargo station and a yard a little before the train station on the side of it? Could be, well, we already have, we put in that over here. The cargo station. Yeah, that's why I did this kind of back road here, and the trucks are staying on this road primarily, which is great. So that's working out really well. I don't think you could build them because I think it's a whole different thing. The way that they have a lot of their, where you just like pull out, like the way they do their farming is so cool because you just like, and the garbage, remember with City Skylines 2, you just pull out that thing and can draw it and it clicks to nodes. It's so awesome, but I just don't like that it disappears because like when I was trying to play City Skylines 2 again, I spent hours pulling out all the textures and making everything look perfect, and then it all disappeared as soon as the building upgraded, or if I went to move it slightly or change it, and that was just like so frustrating. No worries, no worries. Yeah, no, I mean, good thought. We were on the same page there with that. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Okay. All right, well, let's oh yeah, let's get back to here. Okay, so another bus stop. Let's create a line here. And we're gonna go I guess we could go back here. That would be good. And we can come actually. Yeah, let's do this. Let's come here, here, and then here. And then we can go here. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay. So this will be Elm Hills. And this should be a pretty low-key bus. But again, we're going to use my favorite bus. And we're just going to start with one bus and just see how that goes. We'll give that time. But now we have a little park and ride for our industry, which I think is really nice. And now you can use the pedestrian path and walk right to the bus station if you're looking to do that. So I think that's good. It looks a little crooked to me. That's okay. Let's bring this in. Like so. Okay, let's grab this. Perfect. Lovely, lovely. Oh no. Why are they all, well, I guess that's how I was hoping, because a lot of them do use the thing to go under. Well, I guess they're just walking around the tracks. There's nothing to be done about that. That's fine. That's too funny. That's too funny. That's weird though. They walked this way to then turn around and walk this way. Is that just because of the where they were already programmed to go? Let's see when the next train comes in. That was really odd, wasn't it? They walked that way to walk this way when they could just walk this way. Let's watch that again, because then maybe we need to remove this little bit of path segment there then. But yeah, let's watch this when the next train comes in. That was so odd. Yeah, it just sticks to networks. I don't know if it's worth buying Cities Skylines 2. I haven't played it for a minute. I'm waiting for the DLC, the bridges and whatever, and I think I might jump in and give it another go. But yeah, weird. Look at that. They're walking. Okay, but not as many this time. That's weird though, because then let's see, do they then walk? over to the pedestrian area. No, some of them went the other way. Okay, let's watch another bunch here. I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't like them walking around the tracks. I think I'm actually going to take out that little path that's there. That's very weird. Or is that just surface painter there? Did I put a path there? Maybe that's just surface painter. So it's this maybe. If we pull this back so it's not attached, maybe then we just don't have a path on this side. Oh, it needs a path for the, got it. Well, we can just do a little sneaky one here. Let's see if they do it again. Weird. Well, that's because they... Interesting, interesting. Oh, well, now they're going into the building there. Are they then coming out on the... Oh, so they're going into the building here and then coming out here. So now they're using the underground part. Okay. I think now this fixed it. I think the next one we shouldn't see them walk around. I've never seen them walk around a track like that before. That's fascinating. But I'm happy to see now everyone's using this now. And then they did use the little building to go underneath. Okay. Well, we're going to keep our eye on this and see how it goes. We don't need to have this super sped up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that is too. Yeah, but now, hopefully it should be good. Should be good. Oh my, we have a lot of people waiting for buses. Well, that's great. Let's, oh yeah, people are using the bus. Okay. Let's give them 3. And let's look at our ore bus. $84 people there. I guess let's do 2. Back and forth would be good. Would be good to have. Okay. All right. Now that we have our bus situation sorted, thanks everybody for hanging with me there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I like the look of this, our ore shuttle bus. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, well, let's build a farmer's market, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it. And I think also we'll do some park. We need to do some park as well. I did a little tiny park design in here, but it would be fun to do a bit more park in here as well. Okay, let's do... I want to go into Larry's stuff, and I do want to grab... Yeah, there's this. Oh, that's the wrong texture. I thought I might have to... Did think there was one. Yeah, here it is. Beautiful. I know this is like supposed to be for an overlook situation, but I do like it here. a nice place to sit, and it's got lots of nice bicycle parking. So that creates a nice look there. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, now let's go in to here, of course, and I do like these. We could do, let's go with these ones. Yeah, I don't want too big of a farmer's market. But a little one would be nice. I'm making a mess here, but we'll fix it. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just a little farmer's market. Let's move all these down for a second. I just want to connect these up. And then move them back into place. Perfect. Okay, let's mark these historical. And we've got a nice little farmer's market. Just a couple little, it's a pretty decent sized farmer's market when you think about it, but it's a nice little size there. Okay, and then so far on the other side here, we already have a cafe and things like that, so I don't think we need anything there. Let's look and see. I don't want to do anything too big. I'm not opposed to a little bit of a grocery situation here. Do like a good corner piece like that, or shifting it so it's kind of on an angle there. That's kind of cool. Nah, actually. I'd rather have something facing the pedestrian road, actually. All the choo-choos. Yes, I know. All the choo-choos. They're great. I love this little train station. It's so cute. Just has a nice vibe to it. Nice vibe to it. Let's see. Okay, well, let's just do some 2x2s then, I think is the way to go. Could do a little pub. That could be a thing. A little souvenir shop. Let's see, what else do we have here? We could do a little bit of shopping. There's also our buildings that kind of go with the vibe of the area as well. That's also an option. We could also do yeah, I mean, we could do some little apartments here. Really doesn't make sense to do that though. I think we stick with commercial, or we do more market things, or park. Oh, what about, oh, hold on. What size is Larry's pick and play park? This one, oh, that's really big. I do love these. Oh, that one might fit. These are such nice parks. I do like the idea of having community park space here. That's very nice. You know, it might be nice actually. Be nice to have. I love this pick and play park. Such a nice park to have. Just having some fun here, moving some things around, see what works. I actually don't mind this here. Little basketball court. Okay. I'm not opposed to this, actually. Lovely, lovely. And then we can do some little parking here along the back. Gotta love extra parking. Let's actually do the little one here. And then what we can do is grab our pedestrian road. Come out to there. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Move this back. Want to move this. There we go. Okay. Now we're doing it. Now we're getting there. This is very cute. It's very cute. Creating a really nice public area now. This is great. This is great. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so just seeing. I think we'll just do some landscaping. A bit of a park situation. Oh, you know what we could put there is a public restroom, actually. That would be a good thing to have. I love to see all the people moving around. It's very exciting. And all the trains coming in. That's great. Okay, we just need some trees here. Let's use the same trees that Larry used in this asset, just to kind of help blend that in a little bit. And let's add some flowers here as well. Lovely. Okay, great. This is really nice, actually. It's good to have a public restroom here. Hello, Blue. Welcome on in. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of action here. A lot of action here on the train. It's great. It's really exciting to see. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we need a little something in here. What do we want to put in here? What is this little building? It's a pretty cute little building. Let's fix. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this. Well, that's a pretty cute little building, actually. Let's use this one. I'm not opposed to that. Let's put this back here. Looks like a cute little shop. I like that. Yeah, why not? Okay, there we go. And I'm moving this fence once again. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, we are making solid progress here. Yeah, I like our little park and ride. It's very convenient. Very convenient. Okay, let's get a little farm fence around our farmer's market. That will look cute. This game is so fun and relaxing. Just always just chills me out. Sometimes too much on live stream because then I get really quiet and that's not good for you guys. This is such a... I just love this game so much. So much. I really do. Okay, we just need some nice landscaping in here. We don't need too much of anything. Couple little bushes, couple little flowers. Yeah, that's nice. Man, I love to see how busy this little area is. This is great. And now by doing this little road here as well, we've created a really easy way for pedestrians to just, you know, although they have this connection here, I really like having this park and ride here. It's very nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of fencing along here. Like so. I think that's fine. Do I want to do fencing along this side? No, I think we just let that be. What we could do here though is kind of move these back like that. And we could put in one of our little bus stop things. I'll wait for this bus to move out of the way. Go on, bus. Skedaddle. That way I can see what I'm doing here. Put our little bus stop here. And on the other side here as well. Lovely. Actually, we should, you know what we should do actually? This bus should actually be on the park and ride side. That makes the most sense. And then we can put our fencing here, which also makes sense. Perfect. Okay. That makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Valdan says, I made some bus shelters too and poured them into Skylines a few days ago. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and put a photo on the Discord. Yes, yes, yes. Aw, thanks, Blue. Thanks, Blue. I do like public transit. That's another really fun part of this game. On top of, you know, all the tree planting, landscaping and such. Okay, this looks a lot better. Everything feels much more put together now. So I really like that. Okay. Then over here, yeah, let's go ahead and grab our little alleyway road and copy that here and here. Lovely. Okay. Oh yeah, whenever you want to, I'm always happy to use assets you guys make. I love that so much. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Okay, so I think here, yeah, we should continue commercial and continue the parking along back. Kind of go with the same vibe that we're going here. I think that would make the most sense. So let's go ahead and grab our parking. I do want to leave a pedestrian path though. So let's bring this up to here. Yeah, let's bring this to here. And let's grab our little pedestrian path. What am I doing here? I need to put the buildings in first. Well, actually what I need to do is have a straight path. Okay. Now we can get the parking in. Lovely, perfect. Okay. Now we got it. Bring that to there. Lovely. Okay. All right. What don't we have in our town? I think we kind of like picked out all the like main buildings that we needed. Let's do have a look. Oh, you know, we didn't do, I do love this corner building here. Like the such a good vanilla building. The like pharmacy. So that could go there on the corner. It's a good one to start with. Yeah, some of these just real basic vanilla buildings are actually like nice and just simple. Although I think, is there a different color on this one? There we go. Just nice and simple for the area. Yeah, like sometimes you just want some nice basic buildings. Let's move this back to here. Let's move this back to here. Lovely. Well, this is that little bakery. Let's put that. Not opposed to that at all. Make sure I mark these historical. Great. Okay. Beef stew. Oh my gosh. No, it's so funny you mentioned beef stew, Old Geezer, because just the other day I was like, even though the weather is still pretty warm here, I was like, I'm kind of like ready for fall to come, because it has been, it's kind of a nice building. It has been a minute since I have had like a good beef stew, and I was like thinking about what ingredients I was gonna buy. Because for whatever reason, I don't know why, last winter I didn't do hardly any soups or stews. I just wasn't feeling it for whatever reason. But the winter before that, I did, like, I mean, it's just such the easiest thing to like heat up, you know. So once you make it, like, especially with me living alone, I just make it. I have a big crock pot. You just make a bunch, and then you've got, you know, your lunches for the whole week. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, I would love, so I'm just ready for fall in that way. And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going to have a winter of stews is coming my way. But I don't know why I thought that. I was like, just thinking about that the other day. Okay, again, like some of these vanilla buildings are just great, you know? They're just perfect for what they are. Okay. Love that. And we've preserved our pedestrian connection here, which is perfect. Yeah, this is looking sharp. Happy anniversary. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, marriage takes a lot of work. It is not not that it should be incredibly difficult, you know, that's a different thing. But I think being in any relationship just takes consistently choosing that person and, you know, within reason, accepting the person they become, because we all change. And so yeah, that's a whole thing. But congratulations, that's amazing. Oh, I see a little modern building that snuck in here. Oh, there's 2 of them. So look, I bet those are the ones I didn't mark historical for whatever reason. Anna, that is a cat. Oh my gosh. She's losing her mind. That cat's just teasing you, Anna. Cat's teasing you. Cat knows exactly what it's doing. Okay, let's just put in these little cute little houses. Put that in there. Okay. Taco Bell to celebrate, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So I think we should I'm not gonna copy this exactly, but I think we should do something kind of similar. I think would be good, but I think we could go ahead on this block, and instead of having so much space, we could do something a little bit more. I do love these apartment buildings, so I'd kind of like to stick with them. I think these are they 3x3s? I think so. Yeah, these vanilla buildings are just so great. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Can I fit? Oh, I can fit them back to back. That could be really fun. I do love these. These are so nice because they're colorful. I just really like them. Okay, so then what we'll do, here's what we'll do. Oh, this one I didn't, oh, I bet we could fit. I bet we could. We can. Look at that. Okay, that is great. I feel like that cat comes over and teases Anna because the cat sees that Anna can't get off the porch. Yeah. Do I want, sorry, I keep spinning you guys around. Do I want, now here's the thing. I did like having the little parking out in front of the apartment buildings. That was nice. But what we could do, what if we did, okay, let's do this. If I took out these middle ones here, we created a bit of a courtyard situation. We put yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, okay, hold on. If we did now, is this gonna let me put it here, or is it gonna complain? It's gonna complain, isn't it? It's gonna totally complain. Yeah, it's gonna complain there. That's okay. let's see, if we did, like that, and we did a nice, bear with me everybody, if we did a nice little path there, that would look really nice. And let's just use a little surface painter to clean this up like so. And then what we can do here is this can be a nice little tiny courtyard for the apartment complex, and a place you could come bring your dog down in case they need to use the restroom. This could be really nice. And then we've also got parking for the apartment complex. And let's grab a little bench. Oh, there's benches on the path. That's fine. That works out well. Okay. Always there's just like a little spot here for all these apartment complexes, and then we've got additional parking and a little bit of a green space. I think that's nice. A little different configuration because here I gave them the little community garden space, which is really nice. So maybe these will be the dog-friendly units because there's the grass there instead of the garden to sit in. Bobble's here. Hello. Nice, nice. Well, Dead Sea Pirate, I actually don't recreate cities. That's not my vibe. I like to just play creatively. It's more of a de-stressor for me. So I might take general inspiration from a place, but I'm not a one-to-one builder. I mean, maybe in the future I might do like a very specific project for something, but no, I'm kind of more of a making places I'd like to see versus places that are already existing. So that's my vibe, is just creative building. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, it's a little bit of a cheat, but I'm just going to take all of this because it did take some time to hand place that. We are just going to copy, put that right there. And then we just need to put some trees in. And yes, I normally do not do that, but be fun to work on some other things today too. So just to get this block finished would be nice. Throw in some little trees here. Oh, that's right. I was using this tree that I like so much. Okay, very good. Right, exactly, Nomus, for sure, exactly. Yeah, like there are people that do like one-to-one building, but all of us have experienced life living in different areas or in one area, you know, depending on how much travel you've had or whatnot. But yeah, we're all building from some sort of frame of reference in our mind. So that's very, very true. I've actually never been to Pennsylvania, so I don't know. I don't know what the vibe would be there. Okay, so I think this is nice now. We've got this. Yeah, I really like this here. So kind of what I want to do is start to break the grid. And let's go to our dirt roads, because you guys know I like to use dirt roads for planning. So I think what I'd like to do here is maybe we come from yeah, what I want to do is blend out into kind of more of a rural, just homes out here essentially. So I think we're going to abandon the grid here and create cul-de-sac out this way that'll have houses on it, and then we'll also like that. Yeah, that's good. And this will just have homes on it out there and kind of help us like blend out into that area. And then what do we want to do over here? I honestly think this is just going to be trees, like nature. I don't think we do anything more here. I guess what we could maybe do, yeah, I mean, I really think we could do some houses out this way. That is possible. I just don't know if I want to do that though. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather just like make this all landscaping in here. Because what we could do here, oh, you know, that would be a good use of the area. We could do like a hiking hiking trail throughout all the wooded areas here. And I think that would look really nice. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do there. Let's go ahead and just grab path here. And let's just design something up. We'll make a nice big hiking area. And it can be for running, walking, and as you know, I like to create these little paths so that way you can decide on the length that you want to do the loop. Either you can do the whole thing, you can just do a little one, and I think that's always nice to have. Yeah, that'll be good. Lots of landscaping. We'll make that a really nice hiking trail, and then let's just pull our little path into here. Nice big hiking path. Okay, and then lots of trees and landscaping, sparse houses throughout here, and I think that'll help kind of blend out this area a bit. So I'm happy with that. I think we can make this look a little bit better there for the cul-de-sac. Yeah, that's much nicer. Okay. I like that. And then what we could do is bring a little pedestrian bridge over the road here. And that'll give a lot of value to this cul-de-sac, because if you live outside of town, you know, how nice would it be to have a quick access to the hiking, to the recreation, I think would be very nice. So let's just make that happen. Okay, and let's get this at a much more reasonable height. Very good. Lovely. I'm gonna back that off right now because we'll upgrade that road. Let's do, should we do a little, maybe we do like a little bike tree line street for our cul-de-sac. Why not? Just do regular roads for these. Okay. Lovely. And, you know, I think what we'll do is bring our bike lane into here. Just going to need to move some things. No big deal. Move this back a little bit. Move this back a little bit. Lovely, and that makes sense, having that bike road come all the way out to here, which is nice. And that's nice too, because you don't live right into town, so being able to have that biking. And then we've created a full loop throughout this area as well. So I think that's nice. You know me, always thinking about those pedestrians. That's how you build a nice area that people want to live in. So you give them lots of connectivity. Oh, I'm glad you like it so far. Thank you, No Mercy. Thank you, Old Geezer. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Okay. I feel like maybe this area out here is a little bit nicer area of town because it is, you know, a little offset. And maybe it's a little bit more desirable to live out with a bit more space. So I think what we do is paint in European suburbia and then just be really select with the zoning. And let's go European suburbia. Let's grab our zoning tool here and want to make sure there's room in between the houses. Okay. Let's actually get a fence in here just to give us some better zoning here. There we go. This is gonna look really nice, I think. Nice little cul-de-sac area. Lovely. Okay, and then what we can do in here is, let's just grab a regular dirt path we can take advantage of some little gaps in between here. And let's give it its own nice walking path along the back side of the houses. Lovely. And then we can do some nice landscaping in there as well. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and this little spot here next to our path, let's actually give ourselves a little spot there to cross. And I think what we do is give ourselves a little cafe tucked into the neighborhood, a little sidewalk cafe there. Let's fix our lighting. Yeah, I feel like it's always nice to have a little place you can go to walk to get coffee. As you guys know, I talk about that a lot because I really wish that's something I had in my neighborhood. Such is life. Such is life. Okay, let's put this here. So, and then this can come through here, and then this can come through here. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, let's grab our fence again and bring that through here. Continue that all the way down. Wow, that's weird. It didn't give us. Hi, Anna. Proper zoning. I'm gonna have to. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. Lots of walking options here is what we want. Whole network of paths. I'm going to fix these after the fact. Grab this because I do want nice, clean zoning in here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Put your own coffee shop in your little town. I wish we could. So, because I think a coffee shop would do very well out here. And I could definitely see like investing in a little cart. Hi, Anna. But so where the place that I live doesn't allow any commercial. There's no commercial zoning out here. So you can't. I'm sure there are many people that have come out here and been like, wow, this would be such a great place for this, but no, it's not allowed. Hi, I hear you. I hear you. Do you need a treat? Well, we got lots of treats. Hold on, guys. Is that what you want? Okay. There you go. By the way, thank you everyone for all the treat fund you guys kindly donated. We are fully stocked for quite a while now. Treats are expensive though. I was like going around the pet store, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is really fun because can you know, pick up some stuff I wouldn't normally splurge on. And I got up to the counter. It was like $123. I was like, whoa, that was too much. Let's pare it back. Yeah, treats are expensive, man. So thank you. Anna and I both appreciate that very much. I'm going to do not as many homes out on this road. I feel like I want to do the same here as well. Give a little bit of space. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do along there yet, so we'll leave that. Yes, you guys sure, there's a lot of spoiling. A lot. Which is so nice. So nice. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice, like, little cul-de-sac area, and we've made it, like, you know, very pedestrian friendly. If you lived out here, you got so many hiking options. You could even do a big loop. You could do these, come back here, come back around. Lots of options. I love that. Of course, we need lots of landscaping to pull it all together, but I think that's working really nicely. I guess we should probably pull our bus out here, maybe. Maybe not though, like, I don't think you'd see that really. Not that it matters, we could do whatever we want. I guess we should pull the bus out here, I think. You know what'd be good to do though, actually, is let's change this up slightly. Let's give this a loop. Since none of these homes are built in yet, let's do this a little bit nicer. Go from here to there. And then what we can do is have a nice little bus loop. And that's the great thing with all these pedestrian paths. And I messed up my zoning, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. Oops, we don't want any of that there. Let's give a little, even though there's a crosswalk right there, we're gonna lean into the pedestrian path here and connect this up because that's where our bus is. So nice easy walk to get to the bus stop. Lovely. Okay, let's grab our little bus stop since we were already using it. Let's use it again here. Why not? And I feel like we could also bring in a little something here too, because why not? Just do it. Okay, let's do this. Let's bring in like a little miniature park and ride. Got a little bit of parking right here. Let's bring in a little surface painter. Lovely. Nice. And we've got a little mini park and ride in the area. That'll be nice though. That'll be nice. Okay. You need another elementary school and high school. I mean, maybe. Let's see. Though we still have half the room there. And we still have plenty of room here. So I think we're still good at the moment. Let's just see once all this fills in how that goes. But I think we're pretty good now. Okay, so along this road here, we could sneak in along this bit here a little bit more commercial, but I don't know, I feel like this area is already really well balanced. I think we leave it for now and then see in the future. See in the future. Okay, let's hop up and check on our ore mine here. Yeah, this is coming along so nicely. Yeah. We are getting there. We are getting there. And the traffic is flowing so nicely. Yeah, I put in an extra little road here. I could probably do that on this side too, maybe? No, too steep. Too steep to do it there. And traffic is moving so nicely. I could do a little bit of a... Could, if we went from here. That's pretty steep though, yeah. could use our little tool though. It's not bad. I think it's good to have a little extra slip lane. Although it should really be a slip lane up that way, not down this way. Because these go in this way, it would be nice to give them a little option here. Let's just see if we come here. Oh yeah, we could definitely make that work. Let's grab this. There we go, perfect. Okay, that's actually going to be helpful then, because the direction of our one-way road's on that side. Yeah, they're already using that. That's great. How is the storage doing? Let's check. We're good and balanced on everything. Yeah, I mean, we've got tons of glass and metal. That's gonna be great for when we lay down factory building. That's gonna be really good. Really, really good. Because I was thinking over in this area, we could put in that the trade school over here. Wouldn't that be good? Good to have. Yeah, I think that would be really great. Really great. Okay, let's take a little bus ride around. Oh, before we do that, look how many people are. We should probably check on our train situation here. Oh, well, we need 2 trains. That's great though. That's fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. So back to what I was thinking. I still need to landscape up that area. So what I was thinking here is this would be such a great little spot to put like an industrial waterfront. And we could even do a little bit of like a half development, so it could be like industrial, but also some of it's being turned into some like live work loft type situation. So we could bring in some little apartment buildings as well. So this would be really fun, I think, and that's I think what we're gonna do tomorrow is work and make this like a industrial waterfront situation, which I think would be really cool. And then we do need to figure out what train station we want to put over here. Yeah, we've got this huge area to build as well. But we still have lots of landscaping that needs to be done in this area, so we'll just keep working away. And I do want to finish off this town as well, but we'll let it grow slowly, see what it needs to do. But let's go ahead and take a bus ride. I thought that's where you were going to build the steel factory and other factories. I haven't quite decided where I'm going to put, but yeah, I mean, industrial waterfront, we could put one of the factories down here, I think. Maybe 2. I mean, we could definitely see. I mean, it makes sense. We still have a lot of the map to go, but we still have a lot of factories. Like, how many factories have we put down? I think only, yeah, so we still have the steel plant. Yeah, we still have all of these. Wow, we have so many to put down. So yeah, I do think at least 2 factories in here. We'll figure out the best factories to go with the ore. I think that would be really, really fun to work with and have down that area. Help us with our making some more money too. Because we need the help. Don't we, Anna? We need the help making more money. Okay, let's slow things down here a little bit. Let's put our lighting more in the middle of everything. And let's take a little ride around. Have you seen the barge assets on the workshop? Those are nice for having some. Yes, I love those, but they're finicky. They do not, I remember I put them in on another project and then ended up taking them out because they were just not working well. Oh, we should put in a pond somewhere in this town. That's great. We have those lake assets, park assets we could use. But we could also build a lake or a pond. I think that would be great to have over here too. No worries, old geethers. Oh my gosh, I love this. The mixture of the buildings are kind of rundown houses, but not totally rundown houses. Looks really nice. There was an issue with an old mod that broke it, but there's a new mod now I can show you. Oh yeah. I would love to put barges on this river, Nomus, if you have some time and want to show me that. I mean, we could probably get on Discord and I remember because Biffa used it and it was so great and I loved it, but then remember it got all funky. So yeah, it's good to know if there's a mod that fixes. So yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I think that would be great. I think that would be great. I love how this neighborhood turned out. I love the mixture of the houses we have here. Yeah, I really like this. I clearly need to fix this one house because the little front yard is in the pavement. That's not okay. I need to fix that. Or the backyard. Looks like the backyard is in the pavement on these. But yeah, I do like how this this neighborhood turned out. Yeah, I like those apartment buildings. Yeah, the European suburbia back here is nice. Almost like a little bit of a higher end neighborhood over here, just slightly, not a lot, just a little tiny park and ride here. It's just cute. Well, everybody, thank you so much for popping by on a Sunday. Really appreciate all of you. I'm sad how fast this week went, but such is life. So next week, I'm still on vacation, which is great, so I can't complain. So I'll be here every day. So we have another week of streaming, and I'm excited about the progress that we can make in that time. And Anna says, thank you so much for the treats. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I just appreciate all of you so much. It's really being able to be in this game and hang out with you guys. It's such a nice escape. Such a stress reliever. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you so much. All right, everybody. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.